Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be 5 tips to improve your self-development or your personal development. I'm really excited to share these with you today. This video is actually a collaboration with the lovely Carly J. Drake. She is super lovely. She's a mum of 2. She has very similar interests to what I do. She does similar videos to what I do as well. I had the pleasure of meeting her last year and she was just really nice. So I'm really excited to do a collaboration with her today. She's going to do 5 more tips on her channel, so I'll leave a link in the description box below to her video and you can go and check out those other tips. So you're getting 10 tips altogether, which I think is pretty fantastic. And if you've come over from Carly's channel, then hi, my name is Sarah-Jayne. I'm so pleased to have you here. I would love it if you stuck around and subscribed. You will find all sorts of videos on here, all to do with sort of home life and just general lifestyle, so hauls, cleaning, motivational videos. If you like that kind of thing, then please stick around. I also really want to mention that as part of the channel mum team, I am really excited that this month is all about self-care, personal development, because January can be pretty down month. I think all the excitement of Christmas and then you get into January and it can just feel a bit dull. A lot of people get January blues. So their topic this month is all about self-care. I'll leave a link in the description box below so that you can go and check that out too. They also have some really amazing support groups, so whether you want to chat about parenting or finances or anything like that, there are support groups in there which are run by team members, support workers, and also professionals will be in there as well. So go and check them out if you want a place to chat to somebody in a safe environment. I've said it before and I'll say it again, you are not alone. Don't sit there suffering in silence. If you need to speak to somebody, go to Channel Mum support groups and you'll get some lovely support in there. So let's get into these tips then. So tip number 1 is about gratitude. So being grateful for what you already have in your life is so important. That doesn't mean that you can't want for more things or dream of more things, absolutely not. But to reach those goals, you need to be grateful for what you already have, and that could be something as simple as having a bed to sleep in at night, or having your dinner in the evening. You can actually eat in the evening, or 3 meals a day, anything. It can be as big or as small as you like. And I would say to choose 3 things every day and write them down. The action of actually writing these things down is so powerful because it really makes you sit and think about it. You only need 3 and it can only take a couple of minutes in the evening before you go to bed at night, but actually using your time to just think about what you're grateful in your life, it really does help with trying to think more positively rather than thinking negatively. So the more that you think about the things that you're grateful for, the more that you'll be in that positive frame of mind. Tip number 2 is to create a vision board. Now, I have done a video fairly recently on this. I'll leave a link just here somewhere and in the description box below so that you can go and check that out. But honestly, it makes a huge difference to really get down those things that are in your mind, those wants, those dreams, and put them down on paper so that you can be super focused in knowing what you want and what direction you're going in. So as I say, go and check out that video because it goes a little bit more in depth of what it is and how to do it. But vision boards are definitely a must in my eyes. Number 3 is feed your mind. I think this is so important. I have been through periods of times where I have forgotten this, and I really notice the difference when I don't do it. So it could be something like you listen to a podcast. I love podcasts from Tony Robbins and Jenna Kutcher and Female Entrepreneur Association. I love all different ones which are enable you to learn and develop in some way, whether it be in business or actually be for your mind and your body. anything that can help you to feel inspired and feel like you're learning something new, because it's really important that we do feed our brains. So you can put a podcast on when you're driving, for example, if you've got a long journey, or your commute to work. If you're on the bus, you can put your headphones in and just listen to it. You can be putting it on while you're getting ready in the morning. I literally put it on any spare minute that I can, especially when Ella's having a nap. I can put a podcast on and I can be doing some tidying up and listen to it at the same time. So I would definitely recommend those. I'll try and leave some recommendations and some links in the description box below for you. And also reading. Now, admittedly, I don't do this as much anymore just because I don't get a huge amount of time, but you could choose to use the audiobooks route if you wanted to, which I think I'm probably going to enroll on sometime soon. But the type of books that I love are The Secret, which I mentioned in my vision board. She also, Rhonda Byrne, who has written The Secret, also has The Magic, which is really good. And a book that I absolutely love is Harmonic Wealth by James Arthur Ray. I actually did like a virtual bookshelf on my blog, so again I'll leave a link in the description box below so that you can go and check that out. But there is all different books that I've read and that I love, and I think that are really good for personal development, so go and have a look at those. But just feed your mind any way you can. Even if you're watching YouTube videos, I often like to go on YouTube and watch motivational videos to really kind of get me excited and pumped for a project or something like that. I did actually start making the mistake of watching them before I went to bed, and I just couldn't sleep at night just because I was so excited and just had so many things going through my mind. So perhaps watch them in the morning if you want to, but yeah, anywhere you can, absorb information and just feed your mind. Number 4 is tidy space, tidy mind, and this is something which is kind of close to my heart at the moment. I actually, towards the end of last year, because I had sort of sickness and a few different things going on, my house got really out of control and my brain also got out of control as well. So over the last few weeks I've really made a conscious effort to tidy my space. So that's why you've seen a lot of declutter videos on my channel just lately. I've also really been trying to follow the one touch rule as much as possible, which is hard when you've got a little one, but I try and do it as much as possible now, and I do feel like I'm making progress. But basically the one touch rule is whenever you have something, so whenever you come into your house, don't just dump your bag and coat down somewhere so that you have to eventually move it again later. It's literally just put it down where it's meant to be, and you'll find that your space actually stays a little bit tidier. So definitely give that a go. It's still a work in progress for me. I'm still working on it, but I do think it is really, really good. I've also been doing the KonMari method, which is Marie Kondo. You might have seen a video that I've done just recently for that, where I did my clothes. I'm going to work around my house because like I say, if you've got a tidy house, then your brain can function better because you know that everything's in order. So number 4, tidy house, tidy mind. And then finally number 5 is listen to how you are talking to yourself. This is so important, because we have a tendency, and I'm guilty of it myself, we have a tendency of talking to ourselves so badly. Literally, you wouldn't talk to people how you talk to yourself. So really be aware of your thoughts. Just listen to them, be observant of them. Don't do anything about them at first. Just listen to them. And then once you can hear that voice a little bit better, you can then start to change the way that you talk to yourself. So if you're looking in the mirror and saying, oh, I look so bad today, I've got such a bad hair day, you can then start to stop yourself saying that, and then maybe replace that with something nice about yourself. So, oh, actually my eyebrows look really good today, or I feel like my hair is looking good today. And you'll start to change your terminology, and after a while it makes such a huge difference. Again, you start to see the positivity in things. If you're also doing your gratitude at night time, then you'll just start to gradually change your vocabulary, your inner vocabulary, and it will change things on the outside as well. So it just makes life more pleasant, because you don't need to be mean to yourself. If you're being nice to yourself, it doesn't mean that you're big-headed. It just means that you are being kind, the way that you are kind to other people. So there we are. They are my 5 tips for improving your personal development. They may seem small, but they do actually take a lot of practice. So maybe take one step at a time. Don't be too mean to yourself. If you fall off the wagon a little bit, just get back on and move forward. But I promise you, if you make these small little changes to your life, you will feel so much better. You'll be more productive, and you'll see more of the positive things around you. Don't forget to also check out Carly's tips, because she has also got some really fabulous ones. I'll leave a link to her video in the description box below. But thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you have enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to keep up to date with all my latest videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you again next time. Bye!